The official interviews and face-offs for Clan Wars 50. This event is set to be one of the most electrifying nights of Irish MMA, featuring some of the most exciting amateur and pro talents in the region. With us today we have Jamie McCaugherty and his opponent Peter Halpenny. We have Mick McBride and Billy Sutherland, who are going head-to-head as well, and we're also joined by Nathan Chambers and Omar Al Haj, who's fighting on the card. Mick, you're fighting on a card that has generated a lot of buzz. How important is it for you to stand out on a card as stacked as Clan Wars 50, and what's your plan to make sure that happens?
Well, Clan Wars 50 is probably the biggest show that this country's ever probably put on. There's obviously going to be the most eyes on it. So at the minute, I've probably had the best camp. I'm training twice a day, bringing in people like Kieran Brady to train with me. Not just solely for Billy, but also to sharpen my techniques as well as a game plan for Billy. So just on the night, you need to adapt in there. So it's not as just, oh, I've got a game plan, execute it. Billy's obviously training for me and his own strengths as well. So in the fight, something might pop up that I haven't seen before or whatever. So I just need to make sure that I'm aware that I'm capable of overcoming that and winning.
You've went undefeated from novice to amateur. This is the biggest fight of your journey so far. Are you doing anything extra to ensure that you keep the winning record going in the step up as opponent, or is this just business as usual for you?
Normally I would only train six days a week, and it would have consisted of all different aspects of martial arts or strength and conditioning, but now it's twice a day, the 6 days a week, strength conditioning, Shark Tanks, bringing other people in that I feel can replicate Billy or also better me, not even just for Billy, but in terms of what I lack or what I'm good at to sharpen them.
Billy, this event has drawn a lot of attention from fans and on social media alike. Do you feel any extra pressure fighting on such a hype card, or do you thrive in this kind of environment?
Nah, I've fought enough times now that I don't really feel the pressures like that. For me, it's still fun. I still enjoy this. The whole fighting side of things, the easy part, it's everything else, like the strength condition, the nutrition, the training, multiple training throughout the week. That's the hard part. The going and fighting under lights, that's the best bit about it. I enjoy it and thrive under it, and I don't like boring fights. So
that leads on nicely to my next question. Every fight you've had so far has been super entertaining. You have a KO wins, subs, decision wins. Do you expect this to be up there with one of your most exciting fights so far?
100%. I don't like boring fights. I say it all the time. I think I'm the only guy that will take somebody down, cause damage, could keep position and still let them up and go on, just to keep it entertaining. Like, there's no point doing all this work and then having a boring fight.
Jamie, Clan Wars 50 is considered one of the biggest events in the promotion's history. How do you plan to make your fight the one that everyone talks about when the night is over?
I'm going to do exactly what I do every other fight. Just go out and fight the way I want to fight. And that's the way I plan to steal the show, like I do every time.
You're currently undefeated, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. Do you think that pressure makes you perform better, or do you see it as something your opponent can exploit?
No pressure, bro. I don't feel the pressure at all. Super calm in there at all times, ready to go.
And Peter, Clan Wars 50, it's known for putting fighters on the map. What makes this event different for you in comparison to other fights?
All the eyes that are going to be on it, and I know that there's a bit of hype behind the fights. I know the people are going to be watching it, and I'm just looking forward to showing up Jamie for all the shit
You're getting sparked out, Peter, bro.
You've raised the bar in your last two fights. It's improvement after improvement, Peter. Will you have to raise the bar again, or is Jamie just another opponent?
Jamie's just another stepping stone. I'm not looking past him or just looking through him. I reckon it's one of the easier fights if I've had one. So I haven't had an easy fight yet, but I reckon I've got the...
I'm just another downstairs region for Peter to sniff at. Crotch sniffer, bro. That's all you are, bro.
Yeah, good man.
Simple.
We'll go to Nathan. You're on the card for Clan Wars 50. As I said, one of the biggest events in the promotion's history. How do you feel about the atmosphere around this, and how are you preparing to make the most of the spotlight?
I start off Clan Wars 50. As John Kavanagh said, there's not many MMA promotions that make it to the big number 50. So from to get here is absolutely great, and to be a part of a show like this, the promotion side of things, how they help you get the fights, how they help you use your social media to get to as far as you can with it. I think it's great to be on the show. I think it's great to help promote the show, and big opportunities come with it as well. As you can see, all the pro fighters that went from Clan Wars to other promotions such as Bellator, the UFC, PFL, all them as well. So it's great to be on a show with such big buzz, that's going to lead you into them. All goes well with the fights.
And you've had some impressive wins lately, and as you've just alluded to, do you see you following in the footsteps of the previous Clan Wars fighters who have went on and got opportunities with the likes of PFL and Bellator? Do you see yourself going down that same trajectory?
1000%. Just how hard I train, the people I surround myself with, and people I continue to seek out and get advice from, just being around all them, I definitely see myself going in the same footsteps, if not further.
And Omar, being part of Clan Wars 50, it's a huge opportunity, as we've discussed. How do you feel about fighting in this card, and what kind of performance are you looking to deliver to match the hype surrounding this event?
It's a really exciting card and event to be on. I'm putting the hardest work I can to make sure I perform my best that night. I'm really excited, really looking forward to be on a card and to make it to Clan Wars 50 and be part of this special fight night. So I'm actually training 2 times a day as well. Training in the morning, coming here doing some wrestling, and then doing another session at night to make sure my technique and my performance is what is expected for that fight night.
In your first amateur fight, it couldn't have went any better. Rear naked choke in round 1. Do you feel more confident going into this one as a result of how good the first fight went?
I feel very confident, to be honest with you. I got good wrestling that can give me an advantage. Planning to finish the fight quick as well. Yeah.
So back to Mick. Billy has been very vocal about his plans to make a statement in this fight. Do you think he's underestimating you, and do you respond to his confidence going into this matchup?
Not that he's underestimating me, but just confidence in his own ability. No one's going to take a fight that they think they're not going to win. The same on my side. I obviously have confidence that I'm going to win. So I obviously don't. It's going to be 12 minutes of fighting. I'm prepared for 12 minutes, but obviously you don't want 12 minutes. I'm obviously going to go out there for the finish as well. It's going to be an exciting fight. You speak it, it's going to happen. So he's not going to come out here and say, oh, I'm going to beat Mick this way, that way. It's just not going to happen. Or that Mick's going to beat me this way. You're just going to say how you feel it's going to go. He obviously knows how hard he's training. I know how hard I'm training. I know that I'm also have the same confidence going in as he will.
And to follow on from that, Billy, Mick has been gaining recognition with each fight. Do you think he deserves the attention he's getting at the moment, or do you feel like you're the one that's going to show everyone where he truly stands around the Irish amateur ranks?
So, no, Mickey's good. A lot of people don't know me and Mickey have actually known each other a little while. We've trained and sparred together as well previously. I know his strengths, he knows my strengths. We've probably spotted weaknesses in each other, but that was a bit of time ago. Now, obviously, we're preparing for each other. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be good. Don't get me wrong. I think I'm the one. I've got more to risk. Obviously, I do have that bit more experience. I'm the current flyweight champion, but I'm kind of glad to share the cage with Mickey as well and give him his opportunity to show, because I know he's a good opponent as well.
And Peter, Jamie has a perfect record so far, but you said he hasn't truly been tested. Do you see yourself as the one that will expose him, and do you think he's ready for the kind of fight you're going to bring?
Yeah, I definitely think he's ready. But yeah, he's fought great opponents. But like I said in the interview, I just reckon they respected him too much, whereas I don't. And yeah, I reckon he's in for it big time. Maybe he's not underestimating me, but I reckon he knows what he's up against. So I also think he isn't really 5-0. He's 4-0. He took an easy way out the last night I fought, and I think we both know what we're talking about there. So. Yeah, I think Paul should be giving him an award for being the only man in Irish amateur MMA history to win a fight by crying.
What's your opinion on that, Jamie?
Apparently I'm shit anyway, bro. Sure, I'm shit. I don't have anything, bro. I've got nothing to offer him. He thinks like, sure, what's the point of me even talking to him? I've got no stand-up according to him, and I've 5 finishes on the bounce. I'm fucking flying through every single person. 4 of my fights haven't gone past 1 minute. The last fella, flip and God help me, he's a doctor. He's going to need a doctor after I fucking finish from there. I'm sure if I'm shit like what do you actually plan to do? I've watched every single one of your fights, bro. You just fucking grab hold, run towards him, fucking sniff their dick a wee bit, try to get a fucking submission. Like, you're fucking, I genuinely think I'm gonna pluter you. It doesn't matter where we go, on the feet, on the ground. I can just, bro, I am gonna fucking rip you a new one. Like. You don't know what you're walking into here like, at all. Like. I'm gonna fucking demolish you, bro.
Well,
Trust that.
I've been submitted fair enough, but I've never been stopped. So, like, what makes you think you're gonna be?
Bro, you're fucking 4 and 5, bro. You the guys that have beat you are fucking tubes, like, absolute tubes, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna run through you, like, absolutely rinse you, bro. Watch, like, watch.
What Peter said is true. He's never been stopped. He's faced a lot of
His head's massive, bro. Go fuck. Matter if he's been stopped. It's massive.
He's faced a lot of tough competition, and his recent performances have been very good. Do you think he has anything to offer that could potentially end your streak?
If he fucking no, he's got nothing, bro. That's all I can say. Like, nah, he's got nothing.
Right, that's the questions done. So I'm going to ask each of you to predict your fights in an ideal world. What way's the fight's going to go? We'll start with Peter.
Peter does not to say shit no more.
Right. You finished?
I'm finished. Go on.
100%.
No, I'm finished. Go on.
I reckon I'm gonna bloody him up, and yeah, I'd like to bloody him up, get that bloody one in the cage, and then he thinks I'm gonna be sniffing his crotch or whatever. But I reckon, yeah, I'll drop him like I did me last, and then I'll finish him on the ground, whether it's TKO or submit him.
What's your thoughts, Jamie? How's this fight going to play out?
I think that he's lucky he's in a pro fight because I'd elbow the fucking skull clean off him. That's what I think. He's lucky he's only knees to the head because holy good God, he'd be going home the same way Rob did that last fight there. God help him. So he's fucked.
Right, Nathan, give us a prediction for your fight. How do you think it's going to go at Clan Wars 50?
Like the rest of them, first round submission. No other way better. Whether he gives me an arm, gives me a neck, gives back, ankle, anything. First round submission, as always.
And do you feel happy standing and banging as well if the fight plays out that way? Do you fancy yourself on the feet too?
Don't get me wrong, I've been working on my striking a long time, but it's just why not use your power? You know what I mean? I don't know what you say. What comes natural? Yeah, what comes natural to you? Yeah.
Got the power.
Yeah. It's like I just feel like punching people, you get punched back. No one likes to get hit. Just put them away. Round one, off we go. The next one.
Not harder and all that. Omar, give us a prediction for your fight. How do you see it going at Clan Wars 50?
First round TKO or submission.
Billy, Mick, give us your predictions. We'll start off with Billy. How do you see this fight going?
I want 3 rounds of just fucking chaos, letting them fuck out each other, both come out covered in scarlet and have a pint afterwards.
Nice one. Mick, what's your thoughts?
Obviously, you don't want to be in there for 12 minutes. If you can take a finish, you can, but I'm prepared for 12 minutes. I honestly think that me and Billy's going to steal the show. All the eyes are on Jamie and Peter, but I feel that we're going to have the best fight of the night.
100%.
Nice one. And that's our wrap, lads. Thank you very much for joining us. Clan Wars 50, set to be an unforgettable night, and the talent that's on this card is unreal. We'll do face-offs now, so we'll take a wee break and then get the face-offs going. Nice one. Well done, boys. First up, we've got the bantamweight title fight between Mick and the current flyweight holder, Billy. Go ahead. Well done, lads. Next up, we have the super lightweight title fight. We've got Peter Halpenny and then Jamie McCaugherty. Oh, Jesus Christ, boys. Watch. Stay out, stay out, stay out, stay out.